How you doing, guys? Raul speaking here. I'm from Brazil, making this video just to help you guys out about the this topic that we've been talking about. Hyperinflation is a reality. It will probably be here really soon, if it's not already happening in some parts of the world. Uh, I just want to contribute by saying that as a Brazilian, uh, I have been through a period in the 90s, 1990s. Brazil experienced a high inflation period, so we know a lot of what it's like to live under hyperinflation. And it's not easy. It's not something that most people are accustomed to. Most people don't even know what is it like to experience a high inflation period time. But I can tell you this. I remember that one of the things that you have to understand, that this is something that really, really touches people's lives. I mean, there's no, it's not something that you look at government and say, oh, this and that. No, this is something that will mess up your day. It will change the dynamics of your routine during the day. For example, back in the 90s, we had, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 1994, we had over 2,000% inflation. Now, think about this. 2,000% inflation means that your money, whatever you make, is daily losing buying power. So what we used to do is, we get paid, for example, on a Friday. You would have to get your check and run to the bank and cash the check and buy the groceries right away, because if you did not buy immediately what you needed to buy, by the time on Monday that you decided to use that money, probably that money that you received on Friday, it would have lost 20 or even more percent of its buying power. Okay, just for you to have an idea of how things worked, they had overnight on supermarkets and gas stations, whatever shop you needed to go, they would change the price at night. I remember clearly they had these machines to this device that you tag the prices on the product. It's a little paper stick. So you would go to the supermarket in the morning, you would see the latest sticker with the price, but underneath that sticker about 5 or 6. So you could peel it and you see the date and the price from each date. For example, the Monday, the rice would cost like $5. Just an example. On Tuesday, $5.50. Wednesday, $5.60. By the end of the week, that same rice would cost around $6.50. So you would constantly have to be managing your money and your time and thinking about all this stuff. So it's something that really changes people's lives, because it's an amazing thing. And I can tell you this: what was the main reason Brazil went through this period of hyperinflation? Well, hyperinflation, there's no way around it. I mean, once the government starts printing all that money, printing money, and that's what they did in Brazil during the 90s, and that's what they were doing last year all over the world, governments were just printing money to give away to people, and with all this money being thrown at people during the pandemic, well, guess what? The result is coming, right? Money lose its buying power. If you if the government just decides to print money, that's the backlash. That's what happens. Okay? Well, the money lose its value. So to pay debts and to throw money at anything, that's what they do. They print money to solve a problem, an immediate problem, and it creates a problem down the road, which is hyperinflation. So I'm just sharing this video with you to, as someone that went through this period, we're going to be sharing a lot of information on what you can do to protect your family and protect your business, protect your money from periods like this, and what you can do to prepare, what you can do to start thinking about it. I don't know, if you are interested, you just have to just go to YouTube and write Brazilian hyperinflation during the 90s. You're going to see many different things that happened back then, and I'm already seeing some of the things that how it started. I can see similar things that are already happening right now that precedes hyperinflation. So I strongly advise you to educate yourself and start looking into countries that have been through these type of crisis. And this time I strongly believe that it's not going to be regional, that I believe that it's going to be on a global scale. Hyperinflation will hit many different countries, and we have a lot of resources in history to study this, and to understand how some people managed, and some countries managed better than the others. You had Germany, post-war, hyperinflation, 5,000% hyperinflation. You say, Raul, but that was after war, aftermath, But hey, if inflation comes for a reason, because of there's a reason behind it, and the reason is debt, printing of money, shortage on supply. You have demand, people wanting to buy, but there's no people to offer products, so prices go up. And when hyperinflation hits, it's a domino effect. One thing, for example, energy, fuel, gasoline. Once that starts going up, everything it just falls behind it, because there are some things that will trigger other things to go up. So, well, I just wanted to introduce myself as this project goes on. I will be sharing more videos and maybe get into the specifics of how you can protect yourself, how you can things you can do. Okay, so I hope you guys really pay attention to this. This is something serious. It will affect many lives. Many people will be affected by this. Okay, so we'll see you next video. Again, this is Raul from Brazil, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.